When you build, you gotta innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. Let it speak for itself. 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 When you build, you gotta innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. Let it speak for itself. 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 No, it ain't a thing, I built my lane and I'm just started. Taking all the chances, let them know that I am all in. Hey, this ain't lemonade. Welcome to my show where we share the game. I be on the road, getting gains. Tipping on my toes while I'm switching lanes. Working through the snow, working through the pain. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. We was only 16 and we did our thing. Flash 15 and what I got to say. I'm rolling with the team and we here to stay. Find me on the beat when I innovate. There be hecka leaves on my dinner plate. Sipping on my tea. Put me on a plane. I be on me. When you build, you gotta innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. Innovate, integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate. Let it speak for itself. Let it speak for itself. Let it speak for itself. Let it speak for itself.
What's up, y'all? Trying to get this thing to work, and it disappeared. Oh god, panic ensued. Where are you guys? How's everyone tonight? Some reason Zoom's not working right now. Alright guys, go ahead, you can talk.
I was muted. Hey everyone. Evening. Sam's muted.
Are we on now?
There we go. It was acting up, but I got it. So go ahead, guys. I am gonna try and figure stuff out. Anyways,
right.
Enjoy the show, y'all.
Thank you, Daniel.
Daniel. Hopefully this is working.
I don't see us.
Oh, okay. We're up now, but there's no logos or nothing. So very classic look, which is fine. Oh god, now it's gonna see if we can screen share and see how well that works.
No.
Oh god. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm just gonna Let me try this real quick and see if this works.
What are you trying?
I'm unsending this message. Is it staying up?
We'll see. I'm watching the live to check. On Streamlabs, it just goes completely black.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on live.
No, it just shows a black screen on YouTube. Oh my god. Okay. Can you go to the Facebook page and pull up the rules, please?
All right, give me a second.
I will send you my recipe links.
I gotta log.
And then I don't know if I actually have a picture of.
Send it to me on Discord because Facebook's acting up.
Nope, those are the wrong ones. Hold on.
there's the picture.
Hmm?
Oh, that's banana.
Oh, there it is. Oh, fine. Discord. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties and stuff have ensued, and we are trying to get everything kind of fine-tuned before we get into it.
Are you mumbling? How has everyone's week been?
I'm
Hopefully
not
good.
mumbling. You're mumbling.
I always mumble. How was your week, Sam?
It was all right. Today was stressful, but had to do a bunch of prep and cook on the line at the same time, which I just love doing.
It's been like fall weather here. It was like 70 today. No humidity.
It was super humid
Oh.
and very hot in the restaurant, but nice outside. So, all right, I gotta go copy a bunch of links and then send them to somebody.
Fall weather here. It was like 70 today. No humidity. What was that?
That was you. That wasn't you?
Not at that very second.
Oh.
It was like an echo.
All right, chat. We're gonna get this.
Why am I seeing a black screen though?
Are you?
Yep. I can't get it. It's just completely black.
Yeah.
And it some reason, it just won't work and driving me nuts.
So it's a black screen for everybody.
Yep. Why don't we
okay.
cancel it?
Okay. All right.
Or not.
All right, now it's in gallery mode, so try to share.
I got it.
How's that?
No. Yeah,
No?
okay. Say, hold on. I was just in the middle of doing it.
Oh, all right. Stopped.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, man.
Now I just see you. Nope. Now I see me.
That's probably whoever's talking.
Frozen.
Yeah, doesn't show it.
Okay. You want to stop the Zoom and try to restart it with a new link?
I mean, I don't think that will work, but we can try.
Anybody in chat?
Now I see me in a tiny little screen at the top.
Anybody in chat got any hot tips on how to fucking fix this shit?
I gotta take my daughter out, so this is just, let's see.
Oh, yeah. Now they can see us. Me and Sam.
So if you share, I might have a little route, but I gotta take my daughter out. So share, and then I'm gonna try some. It disappeared again.
Oh, yeah. Now they can see us.
Sorry, that's my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, some reason it won't show. Alright. Just go over the rules, send me the links.
I sent you everything on Discord.
Yeah, send me on Discord because Facebook.
But you got to pull
won't
up
let me
links on ELR and stuff too. So that's what I'm like saying.
Yeah, just send everything, then tell me what to do. Sorry about it, guys. I didn't have time to work on this week. I'm going to take my daughter out real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Oh, there's chat, I guess. I have nothing to go over without pulling something up on the screen. So,
What do you want me to put up first?
The rules on the Facebook page, please.
The rules.
Sorry, I thought you left already. Yeah, go to the. I need you to go to our Facebook page and then pull
I
up the
told you
rules.
Facebook is not letting me log in some reason right now. Do you have any others?
Oh my god, just a second.
I know. Everything's not working.
I'm about as irritated as you are now.
Oh gosh, guys, chill.
I know.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Oh,
chill.
now my phone won't fucking make the right moves. Stop, piece of We love everybody. We're a bunch of happy people.
Happy shiny people.
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to send you this. Okay, hold on. Copy link, I guess.
You ready? Come on. TV off.
What is that? Oh, that's Daniel.
Linda, make sure to send me the links on Facebook.
I sent you.
Discord.
Oh, Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you can't even do it unless you can log into Facebook, my dude. Oh my god, hold on a second.
Just screen share it and send it to me, okay? I gotta take her out.
I can't.
No,
I can't.
not screen share. Screenshot it. And
Okay, it's gonna be 2 pictures.
Yeah, that's fine.
Picture?
Screenshot it and then
It's
send it.
more
on
than one
Discord.
picture.
I'm doing it.
I got it.
Getting there. Picture.
Stop me, piece of crap phone. Oh my god, I keep turning. I can't. Okay, this is so annoying.
Trying to go as fast as I can.
Are you screenshotting the rules?
I don't
Linda?
think Daniel's there.
Linda, I'm talking to you.
Am I what?
Are you?
No.
What are you screenshotting? Oh, okay, you're just sending
My recipes, right?
Okay, then you're fine. Daniel, there you go.
Yep. Why do you need the rules?
Nope. I sent him, but now he's gone, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's gone. All right. Well,
I don't
Just
know. He had to
wait.
take his dog outside or something.
daughter.
Oh, out to dinner?
Out to dinner? Oh, I don't
No.
know. I thought he said take his daughter out. Or did he
Take
say
her out
dog?
to what? Pee?
I don't. Did he say daughter or dog?
No, he said daughter. I was just joking. But what are you doing? What does that mean? Just let her run outside?
Wizard says, personally, I'm loving the chaos.
Oh, we just lost. Oh, we just lost everybody in chat. Okay. Well, okay. Go to the Facebook page, everybody. Just do it. Go to. We have a cool Facebook page. I'm gonna link it in chat. Boom. DTV and the Mixers Almanac. You can go there. I have our rules for the show pinned. This is absolutely ridiculous. I guess I'll just read them out. I wanted to go over them real quick just to clarify everything, and I hope it's as easy to understand as I could possibly make it. So rule number 1, we work down column number 1 in order, and this is all based off of the Baker's Almanac chart fruit pairing. So that's also pinned all over the Facebook page. You can take a look at that if you don't know what I'm saying here. But you look at that column. Column 1, apple, or row 1 is apple. So anyways, rule number 1, we work down column 1 in order. Rule number 2, in each row are 5 additional columns.
Wait, slow down. So
Linda,
I'm just, all right.
just giving me dead air here. Hold on. In each row are 5 additional columns. Is that better?
I guess.
Am I
All right,
talking
I'm
too
back.
fast?
I'm back.
Okay,
Oh.
Can you throw up the Facebook pictures now?
Yep, saving right now.
Lynn and I are going to fight.
No, we're not.
Oh, I'm
I don't
already
fight
mad
with
at- I'm already
anybody.
mad at you. I'm just kidding. You told me to slow down. I'm joking. I don't know what is on the screen, so
Hold on, I'm downloading it.
you're downloading it. You have to download a picture.
Or saving it, whatever. Okay. Come on.
Oh, we went black again.
Really?
Oh, we did.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we did.
All right.
So now we can give everybody the finger. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Hey, Michelle's here. Michelle Hughes.
Hey, Michelle. All right. This is terrible. All right, I'm going to share the
There I am.
smallest thing in the world. Can I zoom in? There we go.
Other picture.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
I couldn't get that thing to freaking snap without putting my volume control in the middle of it, and half the text is on them.
I'm sorry, folks. There we go, share. All right, zoom in.
So how can you screen share and it works?
I don't know, Sam. I
Like that doesn't
I
go
hate
black
Zoom.
on the screen?
I hate Zoom.
Black screen.
Is it?
No, I'm in.
Oh, now it's
yours-
not.
Hold on.
It keeps switching. It's like wonky. Okay.
You want to put it? It's in speaker mode.
And now it's in Daniel mode.
I know. No. Screen capture. No. Not that one. There.
Now we're back to
Don't worry. I got it. Shot sharing.
Tonight's show starts at 6
Tomorrow. All right. Stream
tomorrow.
Come on, work with me. And then, all right. So unshare. Are you sharing?
no.
All right.
Would
Just
you call this dropping frames or?
the rules should be
Dropping.
on the screen.
Oh, they are. Okay, cool. They are on. You have it on twice now.
Should be the whole screen.
Oh, there it is. It's two of them.
No, there's two of them.
But that's all right. Can you just make the top
They're
one
very
bigger? Yeah.
That's whatever. That's fine. Hey, everybody,
Yeah.
zoom in on that. Okay. So,
Is it even looking right?
son of a bitch. Episode 1, apples. Welcome. Okay, I think you can see this now, everybody.
It's
So
live.
obviously, I'm gonna go over this. Rule 1, we go down in order, which means obviously, like, we're not gonna skip over avocado. We're not gonna skip over random things. Cucumbers. We're just gonna do the best we can. Rule number 2: in each row are 5 additional columns, and I went over a lot of this last week, but here it's a little bit more streamlined. Into words that you can understand. You must pick a minimum 1 pairing from the fruits and a minimum 1 pairing from the miscellaneous columns. You may choose more than 1 from both of those columns. Rule number 3, you may choose additional fruit notes that are not on the list as long as they are in addition to what is on the list. So we ran into this week. So the example is, for instance, you can't just grab Flavora apple raspberry and have that be it because raspberry is not on the list. If you would need another pairing and then have raspberry be your third additional on your own sort of decision, and then you could use it as long as you had another fruit from the pairing in there. Number 4 is you must use a total of 4 out of the 5 sub columns, which applies to using a nut and a booze, or a booze and a spice, or a spice and a nut. You can use all 3 if you want to, but you don't have to. Only 2 are required. Rule number 5, not every column needs to be a main note. They can be accent or utility notes, including column 1, the first column. If you wish to use pairings, rule number 6, if you wish to use pairings from your secondary profile fruits columns, you may do so as long as it is in addition to your primary profile fruits pairings. So, tonight, you do apple pear, and then you go down to pear, and you look at the list for what's behind pear, and you pick something that's not part of what's behind apple. That's what that would apply to. You need to stick to what's behind apple before you go off the list and do anything else. Number 7, you must keep your recipes to 8 flavors or less, plus sweetener and also coolants and stuff. additives. You can do the next pick, Daniel.
All right. It's up.
Okay, so then just a second so I can see it. Rule number 8. These are very simple 10 rules. It all makes sense because it's just we just came up with a lot of like, well, wait, what about this? And I was like, well, that's a rule. You know, we'll make that a rule. And then, or you get to avocado week's a great example. Excuse me. So rule 8, which is there is no percentage limit. The rule 9, adapt and improvise. For example, ginger could be gingerbread cookies. Tequila could be cactus. Butter and vanilla could be shortbread, custard, pudding, pancakes. Like there's so many. Caramel and caramel could be toffee or dulce de leche or RY4. So if it makes sense and isn't just a workaround, do it. We want to learn from this. And then rule number 10, if you don't have enough flavors to hit every column, that's fine. Play however deep you can. But if you do hashtag TMAA recipe, please include all your thoughts and processes and notes and why you didn't have something, why you chose a certain flavoring. We just want to know how you learned from this mix. And that's the rules. That's how it works. It's not super hard. It's just it's looking at it makes it seem a little bit more complicated than it actually is. But do you have the apple picture of the column?
Yep. 1 second. You talking about the one?
It's just the picture of the apple row. It's got everything behind it. All the words from the Almanac.
All right.
Okay, we'll get to a point, chat, where we can just screen share this shit, kind of like we used to on Noted, and just kind of like bust things out. Daniel, we got some learning to do. Daniel's never done this before, so doing himself is way different than doing it this way.
Yeah.
On stream with a Zoom chat and multiple people being involved. Michelle, oh my God, sorry, Rocky, it's so good to see you guys in chat.
You should be good.
Is it up? Okay, so tonight's Apple Week, episode 1. Linda and I, at the end of last week, gave ourselves the week and gave you guys the week to come up with a mix, playing with by the rules for apples. I think Linda and I learned a lot this week.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we both learned quite a bit this week. I have 4 recipes I'm gonna bust through real quick because they're all completely different, and I just went so many different routes and wasn't quite happy. I have a couple that I'm like more happy with for sure. But Linda, do you want to go over you said you had 3 versions, right? Did you
I have 2 real quick? I have 2, so we can get those done. So Daniel, do you have the first one I sent you with no V anything?
With no what?
Apple, cranberry, cinnamon. Like I put 2 up. One is a 1.5 or 3 or whatever it is.
Mine are up in order as well.
Yeah. Oh, I think mine should be 2.
Wait, what's the difference between the 2? Which one do you want to?
I 2 different recipes.
Talking about all of them.
All right.
We're gonna go for 3 hours tonight.
What?
Saving images.
Oh yeah, the other one, not the V3, just the
V2
regular one. It should just be apple cranberry cinnamon roll with
regular
the hashtag.
All right. And it is currently up.
Okay. All right. It is up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zoom in.
I have it on my phone.
For future reference, Fiddy, I'm not going to do 4 every week for sure. That was a beginner's first episode thing.
All right.
Okay.
So I don't see it. Oh, I don't see it up. That's wrong.
It's 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So apple cranberry cinnamon roll. So my thought here was, all right, number 1, cranberry jam, country apple, and baked apple. I mixed blindly because I've never mixed with them and I've never single flavor tested them. All the rest, obviously, I've tested. So apple cranberry cinnamon roll, this is my original. I use baked apple SSA at 2%, caramel cinnamon roll flavor west at 3.5%, country apple purulum at 2%, cranberry jam SSA at 1.75%, custard premium FA at 1%, maple pecan flavor west at 1.25%, and then super sweet at 0.5%. So I really like the flavor. Like this isn't a bad flavor, but the cinnamon is very light. The whole caramel cinnamon roll at 3.5% is just way too light. The cinnamon steeped out what little there is. For me, the caramel is a little bit darker on the caramel cinnamon roll. The cranberry jam was just kind of like a note for the apples, kind of like to add the tartness. And I did off the back of my hand taste a little bit of tart off the cranberry jam. The baked apple for me, it really, I get that vibe of a baked apple. Like if you put an apple in the oven and like baked it, I kind of get that texture, that taste of like an actual baked apple. So I like the apples together. The cranberry did not come through like I wanted it to. Like I still get a little hint of tart, but not as much as I kind of wanted it to. Maple pecan to me is pretty strong. So at 1.25, it's still not strong enough. It kind of steeped out. And so this whole version, while it may taste good, just didn't come out how I thought it would. So I had a couple of different versions of that where I messed with percentages. I'm just not going to go over them because the only thing I switched was the caramel cinnamon roll. I moved to 4.25. 4. Cranberry jam I bumped up to 2, and that was it. So yeah, overall this first one, like I said, it tastes good, but it's just not really how I thought it was going to come out. So the next one, Daniel,
Go
if you can.
ahead.
Looking good, by the way, Daniel.
I'm trying. This is good because it's on the spot and people get to learn. People get to learn how to do it. All right, boom, boom. That is not what I want. I want this one right here. And let me zoom in for you, Linda. And that will give you enough time to start. And go ahead.
This is did I send you V3, right?
Yes, this is V3 that you're currently going to be talking about.
That's
Okay.
the wrong link.
Yeah, that's what I was
You
wondering.
put up the rule picture.
I know. It's a long story. Ignore it. It should be up as V3 right now.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, so this one I made a couple of days later, so it's really still not steeped out well. So baked apple SSA at 2%, caramel butter Wonder Flavors at 1%, caramel cinnamon roll flavor west at 4%, cinnamon Danish swirl cap at 1%, country apple purulum at 2%, cranberry jam SSA at 1.75, maple pecan and I did 1.35 because that really still is a strong flavor to me, and it's not really like a candied pecan to me. It's more like a real pecan with just some maple, a light maple on it. This one, the cinnamon, I don't care for cinnamon vapes really all that much, so I didn't want to add too much cinnamon Danish swirl, but it definitely bumped up not only the cinnamon in the cinnamon roll, but a little bit of the roll part. It kind of just gave it a little push. I think I could have gone even higher with the caramel cinnamon roll, but I didn't want it to take over. Like I didn't really, I kind of wanted that to be a main, but not really. I kind of just wanted it there in the background. I really like the baked apple and the country apple together. I get the same note, that baked, smushy kind of like texture taste. Cranberry jam, I need to either bump it or use something else because it's just not working there for me. The maple pecan doesn't show through as much. I like this one better so far. I think it just needs a couple more days to steep. I don't think I'll make any of these public but this one right here, I think is the better out of the two with the little bump of cinnamon. You could add more cinnamon, but basically like the maple pecan kind of worked with the caramel butter kind of softened the caramel from the cinnamon roll, if that makes sense, because it was kind of like a little bit burnt to me on just the cinnamon roll. But yeah, so this one I think would be my final. I'm just gonna wait a couple days to see. I think the apples work really well. I think I might just maybe the cranberry. I don't even know. I can add a cranberry. I think I can add one more thing to this. So yeah, definitely learned. Definitely trying not to muddle. And I was trying to think of something I could kind of separate, like not the apples, but I feel like there's something else I need in there. And it might be the cinnamon Danish swirl, but I just feel like it's a little muddled. So I'm hoping at the end of, I'm vaping it right now, and I know it just needs to sit a little more, but maybe a couple more days. But that's what I came up with. It is not really simple to just throw things together. Yeah, I really like the apple in it. I really like that. It's just the cranberry that I need to mess around with, I think. But yeah, those are my two. And I think V3 is probably going to be the one I'm going with.
Don't confuse them too much, Rocky.
I can't even see chop.
Yeah, if you can get it zoomed in like that, Daniel, that definitely makes it a lot better.
I'm sorry, guys. As you can see, I was trying to make it look pretty. I promise I know what I'm doing, so I forgot to fix it. Now, out of the 87 that you sent me, out of the order, which one should I click first?
Mine, the first one. And it should say V1.
All right, let me zoom in.
Bro, where is it?
All right, share, capture. Boom, boom. Okay, let me zoom in before you talk about it. Let me exit this. I'm sorry. There we go. And zoom in a little bit. Test. All right, so scroll down. Test. There you go. Wait, I can zoom in better than that. Come on, I got you guys. Don't worry. There we go. All right. So you just got to talk about the percentages. Let me see if I can get it.
You're good. So my first version I did apple rhubarb, peanut butter, bourbon, and then caramel vanilla. So I went RY4 with that. And peanut. So that's kind of why I picked the floral RY4. I get a lot of nuttiness off of that one. This is good. I lose a lot of the rhubarb. They kind of get like just a fruity sweetness with it. And then the peanut butter and the RY4 and the bourbon steps. I know Fiddy's going to tell me that's way too high. I want it to step out, and it does step out. So I enjoy this one quite a bit. I wanted to work on my layering and kind of balancing things out a bit more. But in doing so, you can swap to my V2.
Daniel, they're wondering if you can show just the recipe.
What do you mean? Like full screen?
A couple people were like, yeah, just the recipe.
Well, he can't. He just put all this work into a pretty little thing.
Just saying what Biddy mentioned it and someone else mentioned it. It looks fine.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. So guys, stop trying to confuse it for him. We'll figure it out next week.
Yeah.
Like he just, yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
That's a lot to figure out.
I know, I can switch it. He wants speaker mode. There you go.
It'll be faster on the Switch. V2. Move on.
V2? Oh, sorry. I went to go get Dr. Pepper.
That's not allowed.
That is allowed.
Yes, you're the boss.
Medicine. You're good, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, so then I'm in my V2. This was hard for me because there's so many. Like bourbon was the only one that made sense, and RY4 Flavora did, but I changed up a bunch for V2. So I went apple butter high with my Fuji apple backup. I did cranberry when I went with noms instead of Flavora because I wanted to play with that a little bit. Capella graham cracker because that brought cinnamon, and then the rhubarb compote, the vape train. I took out the Capella and I pushed that up way high, and then I used RY Fortress noms instead of the RY4, and then taffy peanut butter wonder flavors instead of the SSA peanut butter. So this version I also quite like a lot. Again, the rhubarb just kind of gets lost more than I want it to. So it's good. This one's probably one of my favorite ones. I think V4 I also like quite a bit, but this one definitely was a lot closer than the last one. I don't get a whole lot of cinnamon out of it. So the cinnamon drops off after a steep for sure. And then you don't get any nice tobacco notes from the RY Fortress. Not as much as you did from the Flavora. So then my V3, and I'm sorry for doing this to everybody.
Got to give me more of a run in there.
More time.
And then we'll go over my V3 in a minute. Where I decided that I wanted to push the tobaccos and switch up the apples again. And that I did 555 gold in Awera, Bahraini apple gold in Awera, Perillum cranberry blood orange. So there's my fruits. I pushed up the cap graham cracker a little bit. Went back to Flavora, SSA peanut butter and Flavora R4. And this was my least favorite of the three. The apple brings too much like floralness with it. It's not the right fruit pairings. So after I mixed this one, I was like, nope, that's not it. And then I ended up with my version 4, kind of going back to the basics. I know the 2 and 3, I was just going to blast through real quick. 3 wasn't that good. I don't know if I'm even going to vape the rest of that bottle, even after like a 4-day steep. So in V4, I just took it back to the basics. I combined a few things. It's hard to simplify it a lot. And what I ended up going with was 0.75 Flavora apple filling, cranberry blood orange Perillum at 3, apple Fuji FA at 1.25. I toned this down in my recipe. It's at maple syrup FA is at 1.25, and that's too high. So I forgot that I actually did. I was like, I'm going to put that down a little bit in the recipe if I ever mix it again. Peanut butter SSA at 2, so I pushed it a little bit, and RY4 Flavora at 2.5. This one the maple syrup at 1.25 is just too much. And you do get it, here I would assume it would work a little bit better, but this one was a lot closer to being like one of my favorites. The maple accent with the peanut butter in the RY4 was really nice. The slight spice that this was bringing, I wish maybe that could be tuned up a little bit more. And then the fruit pairing was really nice. So this one's really fun and unique and stuff too. So this one's probably my favorite, if not the V2. And I kind of, doing 4 different ones and vaping them and then being like, I learned quite a bit how easily it is to muddle things with these kind of recipes. But I have 3 that I'm definitely going to vape through for sure. So this one's got, this one, I mean, if I'd thrown bourbon in there, it would have had every single column, but maple syrup, RY4, both in the final column there. And anyways. So those are
this is your final?
I think, if I had to pick one of them, I'd probably go with number 4. Number 2 was good. It's just that rhubarb didn't come through as much as I should have made that the main note and then used apple as the accent. If I was going to go that way. And I think that's what I learned there. Cranberry, just throwing too much at it in D3 just wasn't the right idea either.
Can I interrupt?
Picking flavors I wasn't familiar with, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But
Are
you still screen sharing? You don't have to.
Jesus Daniel has or whatever they called Wayne. Just everyone in chat, if this is how you would prefer, where it's just pure basic, let us know. I usually like to fill the voids. That's just how I do it.
I think you could do it like this, but you have that sidebar and that top bar to stick at least the logos in or something.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, I just got to work on it.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
that's
think-
fine.
I think we'll do
For
it
now, I
this
think it
way
looks
just
good.
because I can edit it on the spot versus the share
So-
might make my laptop or my computer go crazy. But it's fine.
It's okay. So yeah, so we opened this up for chat and for the community to play along with us. That's why the rules are posted on Facebook, and we asked you to hashtag your recipes with hashtag TMA if you wanted to play along, and we ended up having 4 people play along with us tonight. So that was super fun to see. If you want to throw up one of those,
Do you
we
want
can
to
talk-
take turns going over them, Sam? Or
yeah, did you want to do the first one?
yeah, whatever.
And
Yeah,
just do them. So on ELR, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on ELR.
Just wait. Okay, so Muth posted both of theirs. But yeah, just go down the list. We'll do Muth's first and then
Apple
Fitty.
cider.
We'll do Fitty last.
Lady Mule.
Oh, we got 6. Should we start with
Fine.
Buster?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Wait, we
Start at
have
the top.
6?
I see
there's
5.
Oh,
five.
you all have 6.
There's
Holy-
5.
No, I have 6 here. I have 2
Your
from
hashtag
Mule.
TMA ELR.
Yeah.
Muth,
Oh, I
Straight
see.
Vaping, Fitty, and Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 4.
That's 5.
And straight vaping. There's
That's Muth,
1, 2, 3, 4.
oh
Straight Vaping, Fitty, and
5.
Buster.
yeah, I can't count.
Yeah, okay. So just start at the top.
All right, so the first one. There we go. Let me make sure.
And start at the bottom or whatever, too. I don't really care.
No, I just gotta zoom in.
Go ahead, Linda.
Is this the apple cider Lady
Yes.
Mule? Okay. All right. So, apple cider Lady Mule, by Muth. I don't know which way is
Mute.
correct, but Muth. Apple cider wonder flavors at 1.5, botanical gin VTA at 2, Fuji apple FA at 2, ginger organic nature's flavors at 0.5, and lemon lime capella at 1. No, I'm just gonna put this out that the rules to some people, to me, to probably Sam, were like a little like, what can we use? Can we use other flavors? Like I saw in chat earlier, like shortbread, that you can use things that aren't on the list, but you have to cover like the other things. So, yeah, so there's a picture at the bottom you can't see. The apple cider Moscow Mule is traditionally
Here you
made.
go.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah.
Just do that quietly next time.
What?
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, I got excited.
Keep going,
I got
Linda.
excited. Some I could do.
The apple cider
Oh.
Moscow
Okay.
Mule is traditionally made with a vodka, but you can sub gin for a sweeter beverage, which is what I did. Being sensitive to lemon, I kept it lower than most. YMMV, I have no idea what that means. I kept this one.
Welcome.
Yummy.
Yummy?
Yum.
I don't
Yo,
know.
mother mucking welcome.
Yumville.
I kept this
Yumville.
one more focused on flavor, but booze, it is, wait a minute. But booze, it is high as you'd, as high as you'd like for a more alcohol effect.
Booze it as
This
high
looks-
as you like.
Yeah. This
Go
looks
back. Oh.
good. So I'm not a booze vapor, but this just looks really simple and well put together. Like, I think it was well thought out.
Yeah.
I think this looks really good. It's simple, but I think everything's there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Apple, gin, lemon, and ginger.
No,
and then the
no.
apple cider is in the miscellaneous column.
Okay. Oh, right.
So-
There's no nut. Oh, was it? Okay. No, never mind.
Yep. Nope.
yep.
He must correct us in chat. He or she, whatever.
Yes, please.
Thems. Yeah. They got it
Theirs.
all. Yep.
Yeah.
But I think that's
and
where it's like,
simple.
huh?
And it's simple. It's just
Very
literally
simple.
Boom, boom, boom. And I'm sure it tastes like delicious. It looks, like I said, well thought out. She went on an actual beverage. And I think this recipe looks really fantastic. Put together, thought out, layered. I think it looks good.
I don't know what people are saying in chat about mileage, but Yeah, I said very like you can tell where the confusion was. These are very literal translations of the things on the list. There was not a whole lot of interpretation taken there. I guess the lime, because lime's not on the list, but lemon is. But so perfect example of that. I really thought you nailed it. So and as long as you convey, you're learning, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
I disagree with replacing vodka with gin in mixed drinks, though, in real life. First, that doesn't make any sense to me. But unless you like gin. In real life applications, I don't like gin.
Being a bartender, I've learned to just never question. people about their drinks, because you'll just always be upset. You'll be like, what?
Right. All right. Throw up Muth's second one. Did you want to go over that
cinnamon yogurt. Let me zoom out so you can read. Okay. Well, I'll just read it. It's simple. Rum raisin, blackcurrant, SSA.
Wait.
Sam's turn. Oh.
What? This one.
Oh, you're reading the notes.
I just read the notes, but there's like just a couple. So
don't read the notes. Okay, because I mean, you can read it, Daniel. I don't know why you're doing it, but
because like then I'd have to scroll back down just for 4 letters or 4 words.
Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, there's no real notes in this one.
Okay. All right, then let's go.
I mean, that kind of that looks like more like her writing down what she wanted to hit or whatever.
Well, you're good.
Okay. Don't mean to be rude. I'm sorry.
That was
Linda, are you doing it?
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay. Well,
I will. I don't mind.
I thought you were doing both of them.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Right. Okay. So this is apple cinnamon yogurt, blackcurrant, Wonder Flavors at 2.5, cinnamon FA at 0.5, Fuji apple FA at 2, honey FA at 0.5, walnut FA at 1, and yogurt flavor west at 2. This, and then notes: rum raisin, blackcurrant, Greek yogurt, or blackcurrant SSA, Greek yogurt ? Pecan, hazelnut, almond, in that order to sub walnut. Okay, so I guess she's saying that you could sub pecan, hazelnut, or almond to sub for the walnut.
Again, I feel like no, these are her notes. I feel like those are just her notes, and we should ignore that.
Okay.
I feel like that's because that's what some of my notes are, and it's just me sticking in my notes the profiles I wanted to hit.
Okay.
Right. I wonder if maybe she was like, I don't know if walnut doesn't work. I'll try it in these order in this. I don't know. Muth, you can say in chat if you really want to explain it, but
there's a couple things
I do think going for, if you are going to post it, try and get your notes a little bit like your last one. But this didn't even get posted until I think we mentioned we had multiple recipes. And so she said, I have 2, and she threw the other one up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I think this looks very interesting.
Yeah.
Everything, the percentages all make sense to me. I don't know much about FA walnut. I know Wonder Flavors walnut is a very buttery flavor, so I can imagine it and the yogurt would go very well together.
There's a couple things on here I've never tried, like FA honey, cinnamon.
FA honey is a strong one, and you can definitely use it lower than 0.5%. So
yeah.
I feel like you're going to definitely taste. I don't know how strong the Ceylon, the cinnamon FA is. I've never played with that one either.
Yeah, I've never.
My FA honey is diluted, and that's the only one that I won't even dilute rich cinnamon, but that one's diluted, and I use it like 0.2, 0.25 usually.
The same one, FA honey?
Yeah, FA honey. So, I mean, I guess that's diluted, which would make it like 2.5%. No, never mind. I use like 1.5 to 2% with my dilution. So that's like 0.15 to 0.2. So anyways.
So I feel like this is a nice, like fruity, nutty, like I can picture this in a yogurt, like making a homemade yogurt and like taking a plain yogurt and throwing stuff in it. I feel like this is all stuff I would put like a drizzle of honey, like sliced apples, a little bit of, black currant or whatever, like a little sprinkle of cinnamon. I literally can picture this, like making this at home. So looks really, really good.
Yeah. Fitty. Sorry. Fitty does.
I'm just missing a couple to make, but.
Yeah, he says in chat that the walnut's just essentially it's a better butter than it is a walnut. So
For
Butter,
Wonder
yeah.
Flavors.
The Wonder Flavors walnut. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your percentages look totally fine. I mean, those might just be the. I hope you mix these, and I hope you, if you haven't, please mix them. That'd be really cool. Don't want to do a whole lot of theory mixes on here, but yeah, that looks good to me. I'd try that. What's the
funny,
next?
I can picture it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on
Also,
to the
there's
next
no theory
one,
mixing allowed.
which is we got a straight vaping recipe here.
Apple peanut butter butterscotch pancakes.
Apple peanut butter butterscotch pancakes. Freaking A. So he says, so I'll just go over the flavorings real quick first, and then I'll read the description.
Go.
So you got apple filling Flavora at 0.6, butterscotch natural Flavor West 2.5, TFA caramel original at 1, Perlum country apple at 3, Nature's Flavors pancake organic at 2.5, SSA peanut butter at 1.5, FA pear at 0.5, and Cap super sweet at 0.7. So apple filling and the peanut butter idea, we kind of have similar ideas there, but I love how you took it into a pancake. So he says, to go with the apple, I used pear from fruit column to juicy it up, peanut butter for the nut column, apple filling used for the spice column as it's an apple cinnamon and pancake, and the butterscotch is for miscellaneous. Nice buttery sweet pancake with the crisp apple to counteract the sweetness, all rolled up into a good pancake. The peanut butter adds a nice nuttiness. I've always loved apple slices with peanut butter. And his picture look more like crepes, but I mean, that's the same. It's just thin pancakes. So I think this looks really delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't have Nature's Flavors pancake though. I don't think. Didn't you have that one, Linda?
I don't.
Or is that one Daniel had?
I think that was Daniel.
What one?
Nature's Flavors pancake.
Flavors pancake. I might.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one,
2.5's kind of. I mean, he's more experienced than me, but with Nature's Flavors, at least off the shake, I think after a steep it will probably settle down. But at 2.5, you're gonna get a good amount of pancake, man.
Well, I mean, look at everything else that's in the recipe too, though. So that's it. That's literally his only pancake flavor. And you got peanut butter, pear.
It's not gonna get
apple filling, cinnamon, butterscotch, caramel. So I mean, that makes sense. That's what I had to realize this week with like the peanut. I had to keep pushing my peanut butters up because I was like, I'm not getting stuff through the rest of this.
Yep.
Or then you're like, oh, this dominates. I need to take it down. So yeah, thank you for playing along, CJ.
Does that pancake have maple syrup or no? Is it just plain?
No, it's just the bakery notes. It's almost crispy on the edges, a light crisp, but it's just a plain pancake. So everything he's added there has built upon that, and you think 2.5 is going to show up against all that. It's a very powerful flavor. In the essence of mixing, like it's friendly, but it's a strong pancake. It takes a nice regiment workout.
So yeah, well, very well done. I hope you really liked it. Let us know in chat.
Yeah.
And then we got good old Fidalgo played along. Linda, did you want to do that one?
Hold on.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is maple ginger apple pie by Fidalgo Vapes. Apple cinnamon strudel Wonder Flavors at 2. Ginger snap Flavora at 1/4. Green apple medicine flower at 0.80. Maple syrup FA at 1/2. Nut mix FA at 1/4. Tart tatin. I don't know how to say that.
Tartatine, I believe.
Tartatine FA.
It's like
2. Yeah, like an apple.
It's like an apple pie essentially.
Yeah.
Or like a.
And that's at 2. Whipped cream FA at 1.5 and zesty lemon cap at 1/2. This looks so. He says maple ginger apple pie is a real recipe found at, and the link is in the description. For the apple pie, I went with FA tart tatine and Wonder Flavors apple cinnamon strudel, and added the medicine flower green apple for the slices. I'm hoping the FA and Wonder Flavors will have enough bakery combined so another crust flavor isn't needed. The apple cinnamon strudel also allowed me to add the cinnamon element without needing to have a solo cinnamon in a recipe, in a recipe. Ginger snap is fairly light. And in the real recipe, I'm not sure it's not too present. Maple FA is an obvious choice, and I needed it for one of the columns. I rounded this out with nut mix and whipped cream, FA, and finally zesty cap lemon. I believe I hit 4 of the 5 columns. I can drop one of the Apple bakeries for a crust and might still do it. So Fiddy says, very pleased with this recipe since it's only sat overnight. I'm excited to see how this steeps. The cinnamon and ginger are there as accents, and the maple is more of a mid-note. The medicine flower green apple will only get better. I'm not getting anything from the nut mix or zesty lemon, but less than 24 hours. That nut mix is strong to me. Like, I had to repurchase. I bought it for Shake and Bake 007, one of his recipes. And it was at 1%, and I thought I got a bad bottle because it was so strong. So I don't know if that's like that for anybody else, but that really is strong. So I feel like at a quarter, that's good. This looks good, well put together. I don't have ginger snap, so it looks really well, like built, layered. Like I think he hit all the 4 or 5 columns. Yep. So this looks good. I'm missing a couple of things for it. So I can't wait to hear how when it steeps out more, Fiddy. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah, for sure. No cheating, right? So
Who cheated?
don't just be throwing nut mix in there every time at 0.25 just because you have to. No, you said it was. I'm just joking.
I feel like it makes sense in there, but light as a yeah. I mean, because there's a lot of things he could have used maple pecan by flavor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But low, I think that might just give it a little bit of.
Yeah. Well, except I had to remind him to put it in there, and he was like, "Oh, I'll just throw in nut mix." So.
Oh, so cheated! So you literally cheated, Biddy.
I just
Nice
love how
one.
he had to throw in one medicine flower flavor. He couldn't leave it alone. He had to throw one MFer in.
No, we love you, Fiddy. Thank you for playing.
Wish I could mix that, but
it looks good. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I have nut mix.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I got it for the show. I don't use it. I'll send you mine one day. I'll send you mine when you send Don Hill.
I have like 4 tobacco flavors. I have to send you.
And you ain't gonna use
it. This week you're like, what FE tobaccos you have? I was like, the ones I'm supposed to send to you, like in Don Hill and like.
It made me sad.
The Hill ones,
whatever
those were.
The FE did really well. The Winston Churchill too.
Yeah, what's this one?
This one is Buster Bell's Apple Plum Brandy Tobacco.
Winchurch.
Did any of y'all do this one?
What?
Buster Balls.
So Buster Balls.
Buster Balls.
He posted this one 2 days ago live.
August 15th.
So that's when the recipe was made. It got published, I believe, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And I saw it. I already commented on it. I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait." So it was yesterday because this was the first one. So Buster Bell, almond amaretto flavor west at 2, apple VSO at 3, apple butter wonder flavors at 2, brandy VSO at 2, caramelized tobacco SSA at 0.5, and purple plum wonder flavors at 1. And he, correct me if I'm wrong, says, it could be a she, thought I'd give this challenge a crack despite not having a clue what I am doing or in-depth knowledge of flavors. The amaretto and the tobacco are 2 flavors I have not ever used. I have had tobacco on the mind for some time, and the list helped construct what should be together. I knew their fruity alcohol is what I was after, so plum and brandy I thought would complement both the apple and the tobacco. Amaretto was a bit of a wild card, but I figured it should play with the brandy and maintain a liquor note. Apple butter was added in theory to add a bit of weight to the apple and a bit of moisture. Unsure how dry the tobacco would be. Off the shake, I was pretty surprised. The fruits were quite prevalent along with the brandy and quite pleasing. By day 5, they had sat down and the almond was starting to show its head. So overall, I find it to be a pleasant experience. Probably blow through my 30 mils before it fully matures. Would be happy enough to leave this as is, although maybe it could be tweaked in the future to sustain the plum and perhaps boost the caramel. Not sure if that would make it better or just different. So there you have it, a brand new mixer. First ever published recipe on a brand new show. First ever published recipe and on a brand new show. So this is Buster Bell's first ever published recipe. He dropped another one for Tim's show after this today. So congrats, Buster Bell, for doing that. That looks very smart. Layered properly. I know the apple VSO is a popular one. I don't know about the brandy necessarily, but with the almond amaretto in there, which again I don't know a whole lot about, but you got the almond, you got 2 boozes in there technically. So look at that.
That, not to interrupt, but that almond amaretto has some nice notes to it. I'd have to look, but it definitely has. Let me hang on one second. Just sweet almond, slight liquor note, smooth hint of fruit, cherry. That was a good one. I really like that one. So that makes sense. It has a lot of notes to it. You know,
it all really makes. I mean,
yeah, makes sense.
There's not a lot of spice in apple butter, but I know there's a little bit.
I don't have it.
It's a good flavor. I used it up a lot higher, but so I mean, if you were to count that towards having something with spice in it, then Buster Bell, you hit.
He used almond and brandy.
Every single column then.
Yeah.
Because you got a nut, fruit, double fruit, liquor, caramel, spice potentially. So yeah. And it looks like I one of the first things I said when I saw it, I was like, that's a smart recipe. So
well, you didn't really have to have a spice, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, as an apple butter, I think technically at a low level, I don't know how much it comes out in this recipe because it didn't. I mean, I had another spice in mind that I used it in. So, but
yeah,
I mean, it's not as much as using like apple strudel or something like that, or apple filling. But I think there's a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. Not a ton, but. So thank you, Buster Bell. That's awesome to see a brand new mixer, first recipe, just taking on the challenge. So I hope that I'm glad that you loved it too and learned something in the way. That's the goal. Right.
And I like how we use the apple butter and the apple VSO to kind of make it like, like filling or.
Yeah. So thank you everybody that played along.
Yeah. They all looked really good and really fun. And I think people will learn a lot once the rules are, down pat. And
so here's what we want to do now. And I think chat, what's the word? I'm brain farting. Participation should be encouraged here, just like it is on the other live mixing shows. Linda and I are going to we're going to build a recipe right now. If we didn't have all that technical difficulties to start the show off, we'd only be probably at about a half an hour worth of content, right? We're just pushing an hour. So, don't expect every episode to be 2+ hours long, go through our recipes in half an hour and then spend maybe 30 minutes plus a little bit, doing a recipe together. And, the goal for this recipe is to make it as simple as we can. I know that's hard with the rules, but more accessible to you guys. So
you're doing one right now, live.
Yeah, we're doing one right now.
I love this. Boom. What are y'all gonna call it? What are you gonna call it?
Are you gonna type it up?
Yep, might as well.
Okay. I'm gonna pop up a new recipe too, just so I can look at what's in my stash.
No.
Oh, me too.
Oh God, I don't even know. So like looking at the pairing list. So you could just call it Collab Apple Episode 1 #TNA. Something like that, right? Mine are all very like Episode 1 Apple V1.
So what are we calling this?
Just Collab Apple. I bet.
Okay.
I guess we all better do a recipe here. Collab.
How do you spell collab?
Episode 01.
COLLAB.
Okay. That just
Collab.
don't look right.
I know, right?
I know, but
Dude, I can't. That happened to me the other day with a word. I can't remember what it is. I think it's Apple. Apple started to look like a fake word. I was like, who does a p p p l e? That's too many vowels together. I was just like, you look in your stash and it drops out all 20 apples you have, and you're like, that's a fake fucking word. So, episode 1, collab Apple. Hashtag teammate. That's what I'm calling it. But I don't. Only one of these needs to be publicized, I guess. We should do a Facebook or our own ELR account for this. That'd be fun.
all right.
All right, chat. So we have to do Apple. Oh, God. I have too many windows here. We have to do Apple. What should we do for our second fruit? So plum was done.
Which way are we going on this? Like, are we doing a drink? Or are we doing a...
So, yeah. Do you want to figure that out first?
I feel like maybe a drink.
I feel like we kind of figure this out all at the same time.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just throwing it out there like...
A drink would be fun. I mean, we haven't... I played with bourbon a little bit, but like...
I don't have a lot, so we have to be...
What do you have? I mean, that's also... I don't know.
Out of here, I think I have... Well, I was trying to... You know what? I have that Mullenberry JD whiskey, but whiskey's not on here, but isn't whiskey technically a bourbon? Because I really wanted to incorporate that with the apple. It would have been so good.
I don't have that flavor.
Okay. Right. Oh, right.
Yeah, bourbon is a specific type of whiskey, essentially.
I have TPA.
Kentucky?
Yeah.
Regular Kentucky bourbon? Okay, I have that.
Yes.
That could be good.
And we could
actually, so I think I would say, because other than, I don't know what Applejack, other than maybe like an Applejack is I'm assuming like an apple liqueur.
Yeah.
Or Armagnac. I don't really know. Is that apple cognac?
No idea.
Which is also kind of whiskey. Armagnac. Cointreau. What's the main flavor? I mean, and Kirsch. I don't know. Cognac's in there. Some of these I don't even know what they are.
Madeira wine. That's fine. Rum.
Like orange liquor.
Yeah.
That's what that Cointreau is like triple sec, but it's the good one.
Yeah, it's
if I remember
very
correctly.
expensive.
And you see commercials for like making margaritas with your Cointreau.
So should we?
So here's a quick, just little note on the rules. Fitty hates liquor vapes, right? So, but like if we wanted to use just oak barrel, and we could do that, right? Because that's bourbon essentially without the liquor. I don't know how that would necessarily work for like liqueurs and things like amaretto and stuff, but like that works for bourbon. Cactus works for tequila, and there's certain things that does work for. Here, wine would be a hard one. Vodka.
Vodka. You don't have a vodka? I have BT.
I have Vape Train.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I mean that's just adding liquor to your vape. I mean at that point, there's no other notes to it other than it being just like liquor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sherry, rum. I mean, we got FA dark, the Jamaican rum.
I don't have that.
Okay, so I think we should just. I think TFA Kentucky is our best bet there. Yeah.
So want to build off that kind of.
TFA Kentucky. Yeah, we'll go that route because that's a very accessible flavor for people too. So we're gonna go bourbon, TFA apple, specifically
TPA, Kentucky.
So apple, bourbon. What fruit do we want to put with that then? What other?
Well, we could do like something really easy, like Fuji, or because we want it juicy, right?
What's our fruit pairing?
Oh, wait. Our other fruit pairing would be apricot, blackberry, cherry, cranberry, currant, date, lemon. Yeah. Oh, lemon.
What about orange?
Pineapple.
And then orange.
Oh.
That would also kind of hit the Cointreau, but we're also using Kentucky bourbon. So apple, orange, bourbon.
Apple, orange, but then we have to have a.
I know. We can. Okay, so then, does that work well with?
What did you say for a fruit? The second fruit? Apple, orange. Yeah.
So let's think of building a drink here. I feel like a spice would be the way to go. Star anise. Ooh, I wish absinthe was under the booze because then we could just go that way. Well, you don't have any. You don't have any of those, so never mind.
What about a little bit of cinnamon?
Yeah, I think an orange would be fun.
Or so we could put some cinnamon in there, like a spiced. What are we using? Oh,
what if we went more mule and did ginger too? Because you got the new Wonder Flavors gingers, right?
No. Oh, I have gingerbread,
Ginger beer.
Oh, ginger beer. Oh yeah.
So we could do kind of like I don't know if orange would. I mean, lemon would be good then too. I mean, lime would also, but that's not on the list. So a mule is ginger beer, lime, and then your liquor. Or a dark and stormy has rum. You don't have the rum, so like a Kentucky mule.
Wait, do I not have any rum? I know. Hang on.
Vape Train has light rum, and then dark and stormy technically would be if we did like an apple dark and stormy or something like that. It'd be like dark rum. So like a Kentucky mule though. I like mules with bourbon, like bourbon and ginger.
What about
really good?
Is coconut's not on that list? Is it? I have dark rum, TPA.
Nope, it's not.
No,
I don't have that.
I have Cuban Deluxe FA. I have brown rum brown. No.
Oh, the Cuban Deluxe. Is that even a Cuban? Is that even?
And they have a brown rum too.
Who?
Noms.
Hold on. I don't.
I have rum and cola.
What is it? Rum parentheses brown.
It's called rum and cola by Wonder Flavors, but that brown rum.
They do have a brown rum. Yeah, rum brown.
But I said in my notes that it's got I said not much booze, but getting a brown sugar caramel-ish note with a light rum flavor.
Definitely smells like rum. So I'll pull that out. So, okay. I think we're getting, people are agreeing that ginger is a good idea. I like that idea. Bourbon, ginger, orange. CJ, you lost me at bourbon. I mean, like I said, we can do that dark rum. That'd be fun. The new Noms one instead of bourbon, and do like a dark and stormy is a dark rum mule. So I like that idea. I'm gonna write that down. Rum parentheses brown. We'll go rum. I think ginger beer would be a great option. What do you think about that?
Look at the screen. I've been adding everything y'all talking about. Just heads up.
Are you?
Yeah, I have apple, TPA, Kentucky bourbon's the only thing you solidified. Lemon, orange, ginger, and rum.
Which we're not solidifying anymore.
You didn't solidify Kentucky bourbon? I heard you both say.
No, because now we're going to switch it to Noms brown rum.
Yeah.
I'm not even putting flavorings in yet. I'm down in my notes writing the profiles.
Rum? Yep.
Rum brown by Noms.
So hold on. Yeah. Noms brown rum. Don't put in a percentage yet.
No.
We got ginger. So
do we pick an apple?
Nope.
No, let's pick our profiles first.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through and figure out what flavorings we want to use. So I think orange. Lemon or orange. We need a citrus in there.
What apple?
We need to pick our profiles first.
Oh.
Don't worry. He's just sticking them in there. Like I said, I'm down in notes writing apple. I'm not putting them in the flavorings.
Okay. Yet. No, I was just looking to see what I have.
Let's figure that out after we figure out what else we're going to do. So I think if we're doing rum and ginger, we should do a citrus.
Yeah.
So lemon, orange, pineapple.
Not pineapple.
That'd be weird, I think. I think orange.
Orange.
I mean, because if we do orange, we could kind of, we're doing rum, but we could also say the orange is bending itself into like a Cointreau sort of triple sec kind of thing in a drink mix. So I like orange.
Yeah, I do too.
I think that for a citrus, because normally if lemon was in there, I'd say we do lemon. Easy because lemon is a mule, but I think apple, orange, ginger beer, rum. So apple, orange, ginger, rum, and then we've got, apple cider and apple juice, obviously, bacon, butter, butterscotch, and caramel.
Honey.
We could
that new SSA honey.
I think we should keep it as kind of like a drink mix and just
Yeah.
maybe like molasses and caramel
Cider.
sort of. Do you have Wonder Flavors molasses?
I do, I think.
Like at 0.5%, and then maybe like Flavora caramel or something just to bring the. I don't know if we're gonna dominate like the boozy note. I don't care about that, honestly. Like it again, a mixed drink, a really good mixed drink doesn't taste like straight liquor.
Oh,
Sometimes you
right.
can taste like the flavor notes of the liquor, but it doesn't have the bite. So, I mean, maple syrup's in there too.
What about
I like the molasses.
what about like a bourbon vanilla? No,
For like,
just-
yeah.
I was just throwing it out there because Noms has their bourbon vanilla is really good, but
Their
I'm
whiskey
not.
cream is really. Do you want to take? So that's where I'm kind of thinking. We're already like so ginger, apple, orange, ginger, rum. Do we want to? Now we're kind of picking our base profile. Do we want our base profile to be the rum drink, or do we want to push vanilla notes and cream notes with it?
No,
So I don't think so
think-
because I think everybody kind of did that kind of bakery vibe with a lot
yeah,
of.
I think we should
tonight.
make it like a drink. I guess.
So butterscotch. We don't have to. Our profile could essentially it be a drink, and then the rum's doing that.
Yeah.
So just kind of boosting the rum with a caramel and molasses.
So that vanilla bourbon, my notes were like a dark vanilla with creamy undertones of hints of caramel, toffee, smooth, no off notes.
Okay, what vanilla bourbon? That's Nom's vanilla bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that would be one that I don't think would like turn it into a cream.
No,
Okay.
I was just saying because that has that like a creamy undertone, but meaning like it's not like dairy cream, but like
Gotcha. Yeah, it's not like their whiskey cream.
no, it's not.
Which
I
is-
just put cream
Because I was
with
just thinking of that one, but then I'm like, no, that takes it into the cream territory.
yeah. To keep it with it, I feel like vanilla bourbon, and that would be hit our last row vanilla,
Okay.
and it's like there isn't
I
much
mean,
of a boozy note on that to me, but I mean,
Vanilla. I think maybe even the molasses and
Yeah.
a caramel, like Flavora caramel, the caramel brown
Instead of-
sugar. All three of those we could look at here. So, so should we just? So okay, so let's move on to flavorings then. Rum, we want to use Nom's dark rum, right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
more potent.
I want to use Nom's dark rum.
Average mix is 0.6%. Heads up.
Yeah, it's use it low.
Let's use a 1. What about 1? What'd you
Yeah.
test it at? I feel like we would have tested it at like
I
2%.
tested it.
I
Two.
tested it at 2.
So if it's a stronger one and we want that to be the kind of main note, let's try 1 then. I bet it'll
I would
stick
say
out.
1
One's a good spot for it, I think.
or 1 1/4. 1.
We can
we don't wanna
let's yeah,
completely
I mean we can
drown
lay
it
down.
out.
Let's lay down. Let's pick our flavorings here, and then we'll go back through on percentages.
Okay.
Ginger. You just want to go straight. What are the good ginger beer wonder flavors?
That's all. That's all I really have.
I mean, I think unless you go ginger, you don't have the ginger snap.
No.
So
I
what
have
about?
gingerbread capella, ginger ale, shisha gingerbread, ginger bread ginger, and then ginger.
Which ginger ale? Wonder flavors?
Flavor West.
Oh, I don't think I have that.
You don't
So
have
okay, so
Nature's?
looks like Wonder Flavors ginger beer is the one that we have to use anyways.
Okay.
Ginger beer?
I think like 3 or 4% on that. Okay, here's a question.
Wonder
Kind of a Wonder Flavors ginger beer. Yeah. Here's a little diatribe question here. Fiddy asked me this the other day too, and I just think we should all be on agreement to it. FA liquid amber. Does that count as a booze?
No.
No,
What would it count as? Nothing?
nothing.
The closest thing I think it is sweet. What do you call it? Sweetener.
Like simple syrup.
Liquid amber, not golden syrup. Liquid amber.
Yeah, it's like
FA liquid amber
it's
is like
a
this
liquor
boozy,
sweetener, if anything, but it doesn't have like boozy notes.
and it like cooks down fruits.
Yeah, it's like food.
So,
or
but
something.
yeah, and I was telling Fiddy this. I was like, well, just use FA brandy at that point because FA brandy does the exact same thing and it counts as your liquor. I mean, Fiddy, if
I
you
don't
do,
have
I'm
it.
gonna yell at you, but Throw some oak barrel in there, please. Z Giller, it could. I don't know. It doesn't really fit anything else.
I don't have it, so.
But it ferments things. That's what it does. I mean, I get that. It cooks and ferments. A lot of people use it like to bake their apples and stuff like that in a recipe if they use like a Fuji sort of thing. So I can see the logic behind it. And that's kind of where like the rule is, if it makes sense, it's fine, right? That's one flavor that I don't think fits anything.
What does it taste? I don't have it. So what
it's a utility flavoring. It's really like, it's like oba oba or something. Like you add it to your recipe to pull a trick on other flavorings.
Okay.
You don't add it really to add a ton of like extra fun liquor notes. Like FA brandy kind of does the same thing. Like a lot of people use it to cook their bakery, their fruits and their mixes and stuff. So I would say yes, as long as it's not just like you're cheating and trying to stick something in and it's in there at 0.25%, or I guess 1/4 to a half is what most people use it at, but like make it make sense, I guess. I mean, we're not going to be super strict. Linda and I don't think we'll probably stay away from that.
What?
Liquid amber. You don't even have it, so.
I don't have it.
Yeah, CJ, ethyl maltol sweetener, WS23. If you're somebody that uses saline, please don't. But like, in the rules it just says plus sweetener. It's really plus additives. Yeah, 8 flavors plus additives. Ethyl maltol would be fine, I think.
I don't have saline, so just.
I know I don't use saline either.
I don't have it. I don't.
That's a good thought, Z Giller.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's a really good point to bring up, and that kind of fits into like one of those late, I think, Rule 9 in there. So. So anyways, back to the recipe.
Right.
Rum brown, ginger beer.
Yep.
We'll focus on percentages later. Orange.
How about bakery or
I mean, like a kind of a nice
bakery orange was a nice cooked aspity. That bakery orange is nice.
Is it like? It is.
Aspity, he'll know better. I mixed that recipe, but it's a nice like cooked down orange,
like a syrupy orange.
Like
maybe you made simple syrup with it, and it's a little bit. Because I'm sitting here thinking like I don't know, like a blood orange would be like my only other, maybe like
bitty bakery orange. Would that fit? I feel like it's a cooked down, almost like.
I would not be opposed to it. He used it, and so he just used that with his butterscotch.
Yeah, custard. Yeah, and at a half, it showed through. It was kind of like a cooked down, kind of like baked apple almost. It was like
that's what I think.
Nice.
Like the only other one that makes sense to me is like blood orange, like maybe FA or 1-on-1. I don't know what you have, but. Most of the other orange flavorings are like too bright for like if we're gonna go kind of like more of like a triple sec Cointreau orange, is that kind of what we're doing, or do we want it to be?
I was thinking more like maybe a spicy, like more like on because the brown rum,
like orange flavoring versus like the triple sec or the Cointreau. Okay, I like that idea. Let's do it at like 0.5%. I think that's.
And Wizard said bakery orange is the orange you want in a boozy drink.
I think so.
Because I think it's not bright. It's not fantastically like, whoa, this is an orange. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Could try it. And you can use it low.
I think so. So bakery orange. So we got the apple. No, the apple we haven't picked out yet. So we're going apple, like an apple rum.
Yeah.
Dark stormy sort of thing. So.
What about
SSA baked apple? Should we just leave that?
Because that has, to me, I just use that, and to me, it literally has that mushy kind of. I don't think it's
country
gonna work.
Apple.
No,
not country.
You don't think like an apple like more juicier, like a.
Yeah, it's like apple is. Oh God, we picked. It's such a great episode to start off with. There's so many different types of apple vapes. Yeah. Like.
You don't have any medicine flower apple?
I have.
Apple strudel?
No.
That's got spice notes in it that we don't want. No, I don't.
Do you have red apple by Medicine Flower?
No, I don't have any apple.
That may. Do you
This
have?
is supposed to be more accessible, Linda, not medicine.
No, I was just asking. How about like one of the Nom's apples?
What about like cap double?
I don't think I have that.
You don't have cap double apple?
What?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
do.
make you
Okay.
I bought
I mean,
it.
that would be a very classic, easy to get.
Yeah, I
mean,
have it.
we're not trying to do this super crazy.
No.
Like, I mean,
You just
even
need an
Noms,
apple like accent.
like a apple juice that really, I think double apple would be a really good option.
You think apple filling with rum would be crazy?
No, because that's got cinnamon in it. I mean, again, then we're bringing
Cinnamon.
What about
because
toffee apple?
Which one? Ooh,
Apple toffee?
Noms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has like that, it has that like
the
my
little bit of
notes,
caramel,
I mean,
brown sugar notes that we
because
want.
it's not a candy apple. It's like literally just like that apple with a.
No, you're right. It's like a green apple with a little
Yeah.
bit of caramel. It's like a Halloween candy
Oh.
green apple.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
mean-
candyish though.
It's
just
more
not
of
like
a
that
green apple.
toffee.
No, it's more of like a green apple with like a caramel toffee,
Yeah.
like a coating on the like versus like it's a little less candy sucker than that would be fun. That's a really good flavor. The apple's not.
Mhm.
It's green though.
It's a green. So
It's the green apple,
yeah,
not like not an apple juice apple.
I said nice, crisp, mostly green, but
I
maybe
think it's a green. I mean, I don't know. So
it is green. Yeah, I got a little bit of like it reminded me of like the flesh of a red apple though. Tart,
But, like-
juicy, bright. Oh, that might work.
that might work because we're leaning into like the rum caramel
The darker.
aspect
might
of
work.
like so green apple caramel, green apple rum.
Hmm.
I don't want to do more spices. I don't want to do anything else that's
No.
got spices in it because the ginger beer is already going to be light enough that I don't want to drown
Yeah.
that out. Okay, so I think that's great. So what about Wonder Flavors molasses? Like at 0.5%.
You don't think that's
We-
going to make it too dark and drown out the fruit? Do we want this like a nice, well, instead of what?
We don't have any caramel in there unless you count.
Well, we will if we add
Toffee
the green apple. If we add the apple toffee,
Well, no, I mean
keeping
that's
it simple.
toffee.
Is toffee not on there? Isn't toffee basically?
I mean, no, I'd say no. That's I say that in the rules. We can bend it into toffee for sure.
But in keeping it simple.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, if we leave anything else out, we're at 4 flavoring.
Yeah.
So we could mix that, see what we think, and
Or wait, we no. Do we need a nut? No.
no,
Wait.
we have rum, ginger, orange, apple,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
toffee. Rum, ginger, orange, apple, toffee. That's 5. So we only need 5.
And then so we're doing the apple while we're trying the apple green.
Yeah, I think the apple toffee. So
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do. I don't have any cap super sweet right now. I'm waiting on more, so I have to use Perone. But oh shoot, I saved that recipe. Okay, so toffee apple. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
2%?
yeah. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
yeah. Why not? I mean, I think at 2, which is what I remember testing it at. It's not. I mean, we're gonna get I think it's gonna be either the right amount of flavoring or not enough.
I feel like this needs something else.
That's what I feel
it-
like too. Like maybe like what about?
I feel like it, but I feel like it needs a little something more like like
rum,
like a
ginger.
drink, like a juice. I feel like it doesn't be any darker because that bakery orange and then the ginger beer and then the rum. But I feel like
so
another
no molasses. What about like another
would it-
apple? Like
yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. But like an apple juice. Oh, double it. You were gonna say
Yeah, cap double apple.
yeah.
Kerpop said apple gummy. That's well, I'll take it, Fiddy. I have a 4-ounce bottle on the way, but I'll take all this cap super sweet I can get. I think double apple would be a good option.
I think so too.
Everybody should have that fucking flavor, and we
So
can
we're not
use it
using
anywhere
super-
from 1 to 3%. So
Are we doing instead of apple toffee?
no, on top.
No.
Okay.
I just think it needs more apple juice.
So are we gonna continue with the lemon and the caramel, or should I replace one of them?
Okay, we're looking at apple toffee, super concert noms, bakery orange SSA, Wonder Flavors ginger beer, noms rum brown, and then cap double apple.
I think that sounds good.
What do you want to do double apple? Okay, I think so too. Let's run through percentages.
So we got 1% on the rum.
Rum's at 1. On mine so far, rum's at 1. Bakery orange is at a half. Ginger beer, I was thinking 4.
4.
But 3, I test them all at 4%.
I test them all at 4.5.
Right. So 4%. And that one's not like crazy strong.
It shines though.
Does it? Do you want to try 3?
Let's try 3 because we can always add, but if we put, you know what I mean?
You're right. So 3% on the ginger beer. Apple toffee and double apple. Do you want to do so? Apple toffee, we could do 1.5 if we're doing double apple.
What are we doing double apple? 1.5.
We do double apple
Really?
at 3 and toffee. I don't know. We could do 2.
2.
2 and 1.5.
Because we're
I mean, we're using 2 apples. So we don't have to push them both super high. I don't want to dominate everything else.
Double apple's pretty. It can
strong.
be a bully.
Yeah.
You can use. That's to say. So we can do. I mean, 1%. I think 2 and then 1.5 on the toffee would be fine. And then I think if anything, my thought process on this is that we might want more like brown sugar out of it, or caramel. But there's going to be some from the rum, and we're going to just be boosting that with the toffee apple and bridging it with the toffee apple. This looks good.
And I think that the brown rum does have that
caramel brown sugar to it, which it should. So it's probably a little spiced on its own as well, which it should be. So
all right.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna mix.
All right, I gotta go grab this stuff.
Yeah, you go grab that stuff. Daniel, you got it up on the screen?
Whoa.
No, you're fine. If it's up on the screen, I'm gonna hop on and look at it real quick. Where's my freaking phone? Dang it. Oh, my girlfriend is so supportive. Yeah, so let's see here. God, Daniel. Take out the lemon. Daniel, are you there? Daniel?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah. I'm
Take out the lemon. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
So right now, look at the screen. Do you see it?
I see it.
So,
You're just not up to date.
Wait, tell me what I need to up to date.
So lemon out, apple toffee at 1.5, rum at 1, bakery orange, yes at 0.5, double apple you already got in there down at the bottom.
Yeah, I deleted it. So it would be visual at the top so we can work to the bottom.
Okay, so double apple 2, bakery orange half, ginger beer 3. And that's it. You can get rid of the caramel and the molasses under ginger beer.
Oh, no molasses.
No. I think we decided to see how much we really need to darken it up from the toffee.
So what else are you going to add? Because I only see 5 flavors.
We don't need a ton. There's no minimum on flavoring. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flavors. Yep.
Oh, I thought there was a minimum.
The apple toffee is hitting 2 categories, 2 columns. We're doing toffee for caramel, essentially caramel, vanilla, whatever the fuck. We're bending the caramel, the miscellaneous into toffee. And then if we mix this and we feel like we need, I gotta grab my flavorings too. More brown sugar or molasses or more dark notes. I don't know if we will though. Chat, let us know what you think. Any adjustments to this recipe that you might change? I think we're gonna go with this. This looks very interesting to me. Steve-O rules are on Facebook. They're pinned to the top of the page. Check out our Facebook page. It makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, wait till we get to a week where it does make sense, because you'll come across a moment where the rules do make sense.
Sam, what are you using for a sweetener?
I'm using Perlum Super Sweet. I have it set at 0.75, but I can drop it to a half if you.
I can use pure.
0.75 is my go-to.
That's fine. All right, hang on. I think I got everything. Okay.
Double apple, rum, bakery orange.
Wow, I'm done grabbing flavors before you.
I got up after you.
I know, but my flavor stash is so hard to find. I'm surprised I found everything.
No, where's my bakery orange?
Oh. Pull my back, trying to stand on my tippy toes to reach this top shelf.
So so we're doing apple toffee at 1.5, bakery orange at a half, double apple at 2, ginger beer at 3, rum at 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm doing 0.75 super sweet if you want to do the same. Okay, cool. That way, I think sometimes, I don't know if you've come across this, but sometimes I feel like too much super sweet can mute certain recipes.
Do you know what I
muddle? It can not mute. It can muddle them.
That my scale took batteries, and then I was like, should I? And it comes with batteries, and I'm so psyched. It makes it so much easier for me to like mix and sway. All right, apple toffee.
All right, chat. I don't know when. Daniel need to figure out how to put on like background music when we do
You
this
want me
kind
to
of
play
thing.
some music?
And if you got background music, you don't have to. I mean, it's gonna take a couple minutes for us to do.
Let me try to find Fate. I don't know. I know he's my friend. He might let me play it.
Don't get copyrighted.
No, he's my friend. I've known him for over 16 years.
And we're obviously not gonna be steeping these, so we're gonna have to shake and bake test them. But
All right. I know a Papa Cat track.
yeah, just lightly in the background while we mix. I mean, it doesn't have to be too loud.
Yeah. Let me see if y'all can hear it. I don't think they'll be able to hear this.
When your grain
That was a very good choice on the one.
starts to boil
Yeah.
and you're looking for a soil, follow me to twist the tree. When your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil, follow me to twist the tree.
I haven't done a lot of mixing with the ginger beer yet. That's
No, me neither. I don't think ever.
Oh, that smells so good, though.
And we're doing that at 3, right? Yeah, it does smell good. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about the ginger beer. It does smell kind of weak.
When your grain
Well, let's try it at 3 and see what we
starts
think.
to
Yeah.
boil
That's what kind of what I was thinking of.
and
Like
you're
some of these
looking for a
non-states.
soil,
You
follow
know, it's
me
also,
to
I don't know.
twist
We'll
the
see. We'll
tree.
see.
When your grain starts to
Comparable, I think, are
boil
percentage-wise to the rum. I
and
think
you're looking for a
right now,
soil,
but we'll find out. We're also, like I said,
follow me
shaking.
to twist the tree.
We can come back on next week and let everybody know how it is after a steep.
Oh, that rum is strong.
Well, it's at 1, and then ginger's at 3. So,
Yeah.
excuse me.
That rum smells strong.
When your grain starts to boil
They can hear the
and you're looking
music.
for a soil, follow me to twist the tree.
I'm going to over drip on the super sweet.
Yeah, I'm mixing a 15. It's very hard to get
I'm
exactly.
doing 10.
in a 15 because I don't
So
have any.
you know when you want me to stop the music, babies.
I'm almost done. I'm doing PGVG right now.
Yeah, me too.
When your grain
Doing my bass.
starts to boil and you're looking for a soil, follow me to Twisted Tree. When your grain starts to boil and you're looking for a soil, follow me to Twisted Tree.
Smells very interesting. That orange is coming out.
The orange is good. Okay.
And then 20. I'm gonna fill up my freaking palms. Oh no. Go to mix and then your base bottles are empty. And you're like, damn it, now I have to put effort into freaking filling these of it.
Starts to boil.
I'm not mixing. That happened with Unnoted with the single flavor testing all the time, or every few weeks I'd run out of base and be like, ugh, to mix more base now.
Starts to boil.
Find my recipe and it never comes up right when I search for it.
Follow me to Twisted Tree.
11.2.
How about double apple is strong, eh?
I think Wayne uses it at what, 1% in watermelon?
It's kind of all like I'm tasting is a bunch of double apple.
Oh, you're vaping it already?
No, but I taste it on the back of my hand.
Well, all I smell is orange.
Really?
Well, I haven't.
I'm trying to shake this more.
When your grain
I think Wayne uses it at 1 in his watermelon, but he only uses it mostly for juiciness, like crisp juiciness.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he
what I
says
thought.
that.
Twisted Tree.
It doesn't get a whole. There's not a ton of apple flavor from it at 1%. It does a little bit, but episode
What?
1.
All right.
We'll have
Shake.
8:21.
Are you gonna shake and bake it right now?
Yep. I'm shaking.
I might. I'd have to, for a pure review, I'd probably want to change my cotton. It's not that bad, but
Starts to boil.
also been vaping apples on it all week too. So.
And you're looking for a soil. Follow me to Twisted Tree.
Cool beans, everybody. That's the recipe in the bag. Let's see.
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, crapping. Gotta get the homogenizer out. Yeah, right.
Hey guys,
Oh, that orange.
Yeah, I think maybe after the episode, I'll start a Mixer's Almanac ELR user, and then we can start posting these under that. That way, you're not getting it from just both me, Linda, and Daniel randomly.
yeah, because I don't feel comfortable posting.
No, and then it's under his name versus under my name versus like I'll post some. I'll make a couple of my favorite ones from my week public. Linda will make hers public, and then I think I'll just redo this recipe under a new.
Getting much rum. Or ginger.
Very aptly, you're right.
Very apple-y. But I do get that orange though.
The word should just be like a back set.
We could lower that. I mean, it's kind of hard now. Oh no, I guess
I taste the orange 100%.
I taste. Oh yeah, no, I definitely taste the orange. I really like it, and I'm getting that ginger-ish taste. And I think that those noms need a bit to grow. Like that rum, I'm not getting much of it, but I know at 2 it was prevalent as a
We did
single.
1.5, right?
Huh?
I think it's too early to. No, we did 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't take like off the. This is good. Like I'm gonna probably beat this whole thing.
So I don't think I think I want to let this sit.
Yeah, it's
So
really
I think
decent. The noms they definitely have to grow like 100%. Even like the apple.
the apple and the orange need to die down. They'll settle a little bit, and then that's one thing I noticed this week with my mix is off the shake. The apples were very strong, but then after a few days, the fruits really settled into the mix. I think a lot with all four of my vapes. So the orange is definitely poking itself through for sure.
I'm getting the ginger beer because I'm getting that little like tickle in my throat with the
No, like there's like an effervescence going on,
kind of,
which is
yeah.
really good. I think ginger at 4 wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree.
And rum at maybe 1.5. But
This is good.
I like it. So I think Muth, I know you want to see it. I think what we're gonna do is
Go over it next week.
go over it next. We'll make a couple adjustments to it over the week, let it steep, and then we'll go over it next week and make it public next week.
I like it.
Or throughout the week. I'll make a page and make it public, and I'll post it on our Facebook page. So please make sure you're going and following DTV and the Mixer's Almanac on Facebook. Because that way we're not bogging down DIY or Die's channel, his Facebook page, which he doesn't care. He's in full support of this, but we'd like to kind of keep things on our own Facebook page. So
I like this.
I think it's good. I think it needs time to
Oh yeah, I definitely
settle, like at least 3 days or something like that, to kind of that orange is coming out a little bit strong.
Yeah.
If I were to balance this
could have gone
perfectly,
more.
if I were to balance this perfectly right now, I mean, dropping orange and then raising ginger beer and rum, but I want them.
The ginger beer
Yeah,
is definitely. Ooh,
I get the effervescence. I'm not getting a ton of like the ginger.
No, me neither. Why does that have effervescence?
I am, yeah. I think so.
I'm like getting that for sure.
Yeah. No, there's that. There's like a spitty, bubbly thing in the back of my throat. That's definitely, and I'm getting like the spice on my tongue too.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's really like on my throat, like whoa. But
like drinking a real not like
fruity ginger beer,
an airplane ginger ale or whatever, but like a nice like mixing ginger ale.
High class.
A spicy one is what they call it. They're not spicy, but
Gosling. Wow.
I think so we'll go over this again next week, see how it is after steep. I think we'll leave it private for right now. Everybody can see the recipe though. Copy it into your own ELR, give it a mix, let us know what you think. Daniel, the recipe on the screen right now, we both added sweetener to, just FYI. We can leave it out.
75.
That's fine. That's fine. We're not publicizing this anywhere. So if anybody wants to mix it, find this point in the video, screenshot it, and then put it into yours. I think we're going to let it steep and go over it next week. And I think that's the best way to go about doing our collabs. Is we'll do a quick little shake and vape, initial thoughts, give it a week. We'll talk throughout the week. We might adjust some percentages and mix it again. And I know I want to. I think maybe after 3 or 4 days later this week we'll do that.
I am getting a little bit of rum. I'm getting like a little bit of darkness on the back. Definitely.
It definitely got the darkness. I think the toffee is there doing its work. I think everything's kind of working together really nicely. I think just again, this is something where I think the fruits are kind of dominating right now, and we just need everything to kind of, do this balance act with the fruits come down and the bakeries come up a little bit. Not bakeries, but the other notes. So yeah. I'm excited to see how this one steeps for sure.
I think that was good for like a quick collab.
I think so too. Keeps us. There's a lot of these. These are very easy flavorings to get. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll timestamp it maybe. It's got to be somebody else's job now.
I think.
No, wait, no, you can do it.
It's
not me. I retired from timestamps. Just saying.
I put sweetener in everything I mix.
That's what I'm saying.
Minimum 0.5 cap super sweet. For Ilum, I usually do 0.75. I did 1% on a few of my mixes this week. I did it on the maple syrup one at first, and that was way too much. It was the maple syrup added to it too. So, anyways, that's the show. I mean, I don't think we need to do anything else tonight.
Do you want to talk about next week, maybe?
Yeah, I didn't send you next week, so let me send it to you in Discord real quick so you can throw it up on the screen. I know I have it. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Hold on. Nope. Nope. I thought I did. This one. Nope.
What are you looking for?
Jeez Louise.
Oh, you're looking for next
Oh,
week.
I was just going through and like screenshotting.
Next week is apricot.
Next week's apricot. I don't know if you just want to screen share the website, Daniel. Can you do that, or do you need me to send you the pic?
Which one? Which one do I do?
No, I sent you the wrong pics. Those are, I'm here. Hold.
Just tell me what's the main compote.
It's apricot.
I ain't got that one.
I know. That's what I'm like. Here, hold on. Did I delete that one? Jesus. I had all of these ready to go. Yeah, I did. Back to messing up again. Hold on.
It's fine.
No, I'm going to send you a
The coolest
picture.
thing is, the people that watch our show are chill.
No, everybody, thank you for, you guys are great. Keeping chat going. Give me 2 seconds, Daniel. I'll have a picture for you.
I got the monkeys on the screen. Don't worry.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Daniel's like, why is my mix green? I mean, Sam's like, why is my mix green? I'm like, I look like I'm spaced out. With the
All right, there you
green.
go. Discord. Boom. So you can go, it's again on the Facebook page, and we'll try and get really good about throwing links in here. The Facebook page, the Baker's Almanac link is tagged at the top of the page. The rules are tagged at the top of the page. And episode 0, where I explain the rules the first time, is tagged at the top of the page. So make sure you just check out the Facebook page. Trying to get all the info on there so that it's not just my diatribing. I love that word, diatribe. It's my rambling. So next week, apricot. You got quite a few options there. That's fine. That's good right there. Have fun with that. Go check out the Almanac. Look at it on your own. You can download a PDF to your phone or your computer and use that instead of going to the website every single time. Again, thank you to Buster Bell for giving us your very first public recipe. Feel extremely honored for that. And CJ, Fitty, Muth, thank you guys so much for playing along with us. We hope to see people play along next week. I'm mixed through banana, but my recipe for next week, I am very excited about. It is very good. So I needed to do a couple percentage tweaks on it and mix a V2 here, but it's not. Excuse me.
Bless. I'm not saying bless you again. Nope.
I got tape on my nose or something. Oh,
I had to
Fitty,
switch
can I
over
have
to-
TFA vanilla bean ice cream for pepper? No.
That's what. Oh my god! Did you just say ice cream for pepper? I literally was just thinking that. I'm like TPA vanilla bean ice cream.
I
That's
don't
so
know.
funny.
Maybe.
No, I was thinking.
Maybe that's one where it's like that only makes sense to some people.
How much?
Flavor wise, for me, I like vanilla bean ice cream a lot, but it doesn't taste like pepper. So I love that joke. I love what you're saying, but It makes sense for you, not for me. Just pick a different spice. There's obviously going to be a lot of options on here that are more for culinary uses that we don't have black peppercorn flavorings. And I mean, unless you go out and get FAA, all their savories and stuff, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Figure out what works best.
I'm excited about next week.
I'm excited too.
My recipe.
I blew through my bottle. I need to make another one. It was very good. Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Next week is apricot. Go check out the Almanac. Tag your mixes. #TMA. Give us lots of notes. And yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching and playing along and supporting Daniel's channel.
Thank you.
Don't forget to check out his show on Saturday.
What are you doing this week, Daniel?
2 flavors. Fruity cheesecake. So I guess I'll do what y'all do.
You're doing fruity cheesecake. I'm going to try and come on because I have way more than 2.
There's only 3.
I have 0. I have 1, 2, 3.
One has like 3.
There's Wonder Flavors, strawberry cheesecake. There's liquid
blueberry
cheesecake, and lemon cheesecake. SSA.
Nom's blueberry cheesecake.
Nom's blueberry cheesecake. Yeah.
That's it.
I couldn't find lemon cheesecake. I'm bummed from SSA.
I have to look. I need to go pull out. 1-on-1's got a bunch. Where's that? That's pumpkin cheesecake. Lemon cheesecake 1-on-1. I have that. I have to go. I deep dove cheesecakes on one of my like early episodes as a guest on Old Noted. So, or it was one of the first episodes I was a host on. I have a bunch, so I'll try and come on that, kind of fill that out a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot, but not like strawberry cheesecake.
No, there's not a lot of good.
I forgot to check Nom's, and then berry cheesecake I couldn't find.
Blueberry cheesecake?
No, berry cheesecake for
Flavora?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I have that one too. So that's Saturday night at what time?
9:30.
9:30 your time, 6:30 my time. So yeah, I'll definitely try to make it. Pull some notes together. So yeah. Thank you everybody for joining us. Have a wonderful night. Love y'all. Mwah. See you next week.
Bye. Have a good week.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
I won't show you all my fucking gut tonight. That was ridiculous.
That was funny.
I hope you all noticed that. You timestamp
You
it on
did
last
that
week's
last time.
That's what I'm saying.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
It started bad, but it ended well.
That started bad, but it went after that initial thing. It went great. Thank you.
When you build, you gotta innovate.
I know we're all getting
Integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate.
There's nothing we can do about it.
I like Fiddy. Fiddy is doing an apricot.
When you build, you gotta innovate. Integrate, do the work that they won't do, and don't hate.
I need a super simple for next week.
Really?
Super simple.
No, it ain't a thing. I built my lane and I'm just started. Taking all the chances, let them know that I am all in. Hey, this ain't lemonade.
I see.
Welcome to my show where we share the game. I be on the road, getting gains. Tipping
And I
on
got
my
my
toes
flavors
while
out.
I'm
That's
switching
what I was
lanes.
nervous about, was getting my
Working
flavors
through the
out.
snow, working through the pain. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang. Even as a kid, see, I let it bang.
Or
We was only 16 and we did our thing.
Mine next week.
Flash
is apple
15
raspberry
and what I
coconut,
got to
or
say.
apricot raspberry
I'm
coconut
rolling with the
peach.
team and we here to stay. Find me on the
Mine's
beat
called
when I
whatever you
innovate.
Custard.
There be heck of leaves on my dinner plate.
I can't eat because I'm
Sipping
gonna
on my
mine's
tea,
peach
get me
apricot
on
and
the
my other
plane.
cocktail.
I be on me. When you build,
I
you
went
gotta
Subway.
innovate. Integrate, do the work that they
Yeah.
won't do, and don't hate.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is.
And then I was like, well, I have. So my recipe next week is not excessive.
When you build, you gotta
It's got
innovate.
noms, it's got a
Integrate,
smooth
do
aroma,
the
it's got a
work
medicine
that they
flower, and
won't
it's got a
do,
TFS.
and don't hate.
And
it's so fucking good. Like I just need I'm adjusting. I think I'm adding a raspberry at a really low percentage just to push what comes out of the Salubarome, and then I'm like taking that coconut jam extra up like a quarter just so it stands out a little bit more. But I wasn't sure about that one. I put it together. I was like, this is so
Yeah, I'm psyched.
very exciting. Medicine flower apricot. Delicious.
Oh, is it? I don't know if I have that. The medicine flower?
Medicine flower apricot, peach apricot noms, raspberry sauvignon SA, coconut jam.
Have that? Yeah.
Custard premium. Yeah, and I love that. And I have a recipe of it, but I also had to boost the raspberry in that recipe too. So I'm adding a little bit of shisha raspberry.
Do you think, can people still hear us?